So leave a comment down below what you guys think I should do. Should I do an intro or an outro? My outro, I don't know if that's what you call it. I mean like something that I put at the end of the video. Today I came up with this idea of making a video about Mexico versus the US. And today I'm just gonna do things that, situations that happen in the US versus the same situations happening in Mexico, but how they're treated differently. All of these scenarios, by the way, are stuff that have happened to me, and this is how I think they would go in Mexico. Scenario is when I went to a store the other day. I wanted to buy this like small can of mushrooms, and the tag on the mushrooms, or like in the section where it was, it said 99 cents. So I said, oh, that's super cheap, I'm gonna go buy it. So I got the mushrooms and I went to the self-checkout section, and then I scanned it through the machine. The machine was like $2.99. And I was like, excuse me, machine? I just went over there and it said 99 cents. So I go and I grab one of the employees. I'm like, hey, these mushrooms are 99 cents, and the machine says it's $2.99. They're like, oh, okay, I'll go check the price for you, and I'll come back and let you know what goes on. So she checked the price, and she said, oh, sorry, we put the wrong label on it, so we'll charge you 99 cents, but in reality, the price is $2.99, so the machine isn't wrong, but we forgot to change the tag. And I'm like, great, that's awesome, so I get my 99-cent mushrooms. This is how it would go in Mexico. Same scenario, I grab the mushrooms, says 99 cents, and over there would be like 1 peso or something like that. So let's say I grab it, says 1 peso, I go to the machine, it tells me it's 3 pesos, and I go grab the attendant and be like, hey, this thing said was 1 peso, and the machine's telling me 3 pesos. Can you please go check that? Oh, well, I don't care what the tag says, you're gonna pay what the machine tells you. If the machine tells you 3 pesos, you're gonna pay 3 pesos for this can of mushrooms. And I'm like, I'm not gonna pay no 3 pesos for can. Damn it, leave those mushrooms. Different scenario. The other day I went to get a copy of my house keys. So, and I have two keys that I had to copy. My mom and I, we went to the place to copy the key, and we went over there and we got our 2 keys and everything. And then I went home, and it turns out the guy who was helping us with the keys ended up copying the same key twice. And I'm like, how am I supposed to get into my house with the same key? Mom and I had to drive all the way back to the store just so that I could get the other key, because I can't get into my house if I don't have both keys. So we said, hey, this guy that helped us last time, you know, accidentally copied the same key twice. And they were like, oh, we're so sorry, we'll redo the key, we'll change it for you, we're not going to charge you, it is completely our fault. And, you know, so we got our new key, and no problem, it was for free and everything. This is how it would go in Mexico. This guy copies the same key twice. They're going to tell you, oh, you know what, that's not our fault, that's your fault, because you probably distracted the person who was working, or you probably gave them the wrong key or something like that. So if you want your key, you're going to have to pay for another key. I don't care what you do with that other key, that's wrong, but that's your problem, because now you have to pay me for another key, because that was not our fault. I'm like, what the heck? I want my key, you guys can't. I'd probably pay for it because I would need the house keys to get home. Another scenario that I think of. You guys should know that I'm a pescatarian, which means that I only eat seafood and fish as protein, and the rest of it is like a vegetarian diet. Let's say I go to like a Taco Bell or a McDonald's or something like that, and I tell them to give me, like, for example, at Taco Bell, I really like getting this thing called the loaded potato burrito. But it has bacon in it, so whenever I go buy it, I tell them I want the loaded potato without bacon. So let's say I go to Taco Bell and I tell them I want it without bacon, they cook it, they give it to me, and I take a bite out of it and I say, hey, this has bacon. So I go up to the worker and I say, hey, I asked you guys for no bacon, can I please get this remade? They'll be like, oh yeah, we're so sorry, we'll totally remake it for you, and we'll remove the bacon and everything. This is how it would go in Mexico. So let's say there's a Taco Bell in Mexico, I walk in, the burrito has bacon. I go up to them and I say, hey, I want to change my burrito because it has bacon, and I ask for no bacon. They're gonna tell you, you know what? That's your fault for not telling us you did not want bacon. That is not our employee's fault for not marking it. So if you want your burrito without bacon, you're gonna have to pay for another burrito and like throw this one away because we're not gonna change it for you. I'm like, what the heck? I want my burrito without bacon. So those are the 3 scenarios that I could think of right now. And remember to leave a comment down below what other thing I should talk about. Okay? Thank you guys. Bye. This is how it would go in Mexico.
Y la chona se mueve y la gente le grita.